my second child with donor sperm, and I didn't think I was gonna film this ovulation, and I may never show this, but I am testing for ovulation again. I am cycle day 10, and this cycle is going more normally than it has in the past. I have ovulated as early as cycle day 6, and that did not result in a pregnancy. And so I'm testing now. It is 1:20 p.m. I always like testing at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That's the best time for me. And so my Easy at Home is definitely getting darker. My pink holder digital Clearblue is still negative, and I'll show you what the lines look like. So it is still negative, and this is definitely getting darker. And so I'll see what the line looks like on the Clearblue and see if we're making any progress here. Okay, wow. I don't have anything to show you before this one, but I will say that this is way, way darker than it was yesterday. At this point in my cycle, when it starts looking like that, I start testing again at least twice a day. So I am going to test again probably around 8:30 or 8:45 p.m. tonight. Usually that's when I get Hannah to bed. I know it's late, but late. It's so light here, so late, that it is so hard for her to naturally want to go to sleep, and it's just a big struggle. Anyway, but that's about the time she's been going to bed. And so I always take a shower, and so I always do some testing usually before the shower for fun and whatever. And so I'm gonna do another ovulation test tonight at that time, because I have been known to have cervical, or my CM changes pretty rapidly sometimes. And I can tell the difference that it is changing very fast. And if it changes by the night and becomes fertile, I could quite possibly get a positive surge tonight. So, because I've had it look like that in the afternoon, and by 8 o'clock I have had positive surges before. So, and I am not going to inseminate until 24 hours after I get my first smiley face. Okay, it is still cycle day 10, and it is negative. Okay, let's take a look and see what the lines are doing. And by the way, it is 10 to 9 p.m. So I wanted to do it tonight just to make sure I didn't start a surge tonight and not know it until tomorrow morning at 1 o'clock when I test again. Okay, so that's pretty dark. I've seen it look just like this right before my surge starts. So I'm gonna do an Easy at Home also to see what that looks like and what kind of score it gives me, because this urine that I have is pretty concentrated, and depending on what time I go to bed, I might just do another one, or I might do first morning urine. So, because I just opened up a brand new pack, so I kind of have tests to spare on that. So I might do one more before I go to bed. If I go to bed at like 10 or 10:30, you know, it's 9 o'clock now, so I might just skip it and do first morning urine tomorrow. So I literally just dipped it, and look how the lines are showing up right now. That's pretty intense. So I am right on the edge of my surge, I think. And I accidentally dipped it too far. I think I went over the max line, but I don't think it's gonna ruin anything. But yeah, look at that. Anyway, I'll come back after the 5 minutes when it's done running through, because it's all smeared and everything, you know, it's still, you know, all pink and everything. And I will take a picture of it, put it in the app, and see what kind of a score it gives me. I think the last score I got was like a low at 0.43 or something like that. So this is what it looks like after it's done. and they look pretty matchy to me, but to be super picky, you know, the left is probably not quite the same. That's why I like the digital. There's no guesswork, because I took a picture of it in the Pre-Mom app and it only gave it a 0.78 and called it low. But I know that in the example, they have like a 0.83 or something and they call it high. And then a one point something is the peak reading. So I know I'm pretty close, but yeah, that's why I like the digital better. Anyway, and it's getting very close. So I don't know if I'm gonna take another one tonight, but if I do, I'll record it. Okay, it is a little after 11 p.m. on cycle day 10. Just seeing if anything changed in 2 hours. Oh my gosh. I knew it. I totally knew it. So this is another example of, you know, you saw just in the last clip, my surge was negative. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It was negative at 10 to 9, I think it was. And in 2 hours, here I am at a positive at 11 o'clock at night. So yeah. Oh my gosh, I love it. I just love getting positive tests. I just hope it's not my only positive. I really need this egg. This egg needs to be fertile. This egg has to be fertile and healthy. It just has to be. Okay. Well, I'm pumped. You know what? I want to see what the whatchamacallit, the Easy at Home says. Okay, there it is going across, and I just kind of want to see if the lines start popping up right away. You can see the test line already there. Yeah, look at that, just coming up instantly. So anyway, I will set the timer for 5 minutes and come back and scan it in the app and see what number it gives me. Okay, so just to follow up, I took a picture of the Easy at Home with the Pre-Mom app, where it has you take the picture of it and it gives you a reading, and it said 0.79, which is low. So these strips are fun and all, but you know, and then this turned off. But anyway, you know, my surge is on, like it's positive. So, and those look like they're matching to me, you know, but so it's just kind of, it's concerning that maybe some girls don't do the digital and they rely on this only. And, you know, I'm surging at 11 o'clock at night. If I had waited till 1 o'clock tomorrow, I'd have been surging, what, 12, 13, 14, for already 14 hours before I would get my positive tomorrow. And what if I only had a 12-hour surge? Then it would be over, and then I would think that it never happened at all. You know, so it's just, so if you can spend the money, get the digital. So like I said, it's fun and all, but you know, I bought this more for the pregnancy test, just to have a different type of pregnancy test. But when it comes to ovulation, especially having to inseminate with donor sperm and only having one vial, you know, I don't just get to you know, be with my husband and just do it all the time like, you know, some people get to. I have 1 vial, 1 shot, so it's important that I get it right. Okay, so since I got my surge last night at 11 p.m., it is 1:30 p.m. the next day, cycle day 11. So I'm going to go ahead and inseminate, but before I do, I'm going to take 1 more ovulation test with each just to see if the surge is still going on. I feel like I'm right. I feel like I'm going to ovulate in the next hour or 2. I feel a lot of pressure building up in my right ovary. So, yeah, so I'm kind of excited. I can't believe ovulation day is here, like already. So, and on a normal good day. So anyway, I'm going to do that test and just see if the surge is still going on. Okay, so it is, like I said, it's like 1:40 now, and or almost 1:40. So the test line looks darker to me now than the control line, and yet I'll show you the thing, but it says 1.07 high. So I have been on my surge now for 14 hours, and this was a long hold with no liquids, and it's still only giving me a high on these strips. And then this is running again, and if there's a smiley face, my surge is still going on because I have not had that sharp ovulation pain, but like I said, the pressure is building. Okay, so it's still going on. That's good. I always get worried when it's like short, and I wonder if it was enough and if I didn't ovulate because my surge wasn't like a normal length. But anyway, yeah, so this to me looks positive, and yet the app says it's only a high of 1.03. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and inseminate because I trust the Clearblue more. So I'm gonna do that, and tomorrow will be 1 DPO. And here's what the lines look like on the digital. So they look good. So yeah. All right. Okay, so it has been 14 hours since the start of my surge, so I'm gonna go ahead and inseminate my 1 vial of IUI donor sperm. And the countdown is on. I forgot to mention this in the beginning of this video, but I bought the very last commercial vial. So that's it. And that's the one I have right now. And then I have 3 in storage. So he only has 4 left. Now somebody out there in the world might have his vials in storage also, because what happened last year is somebody ended up not needing them or wanting them anymore, or maybe they got pregnant and didn't need them anymore, and sold back 3 vials of ICI sperm to the bank. So when I called to place an order, she said that, and I freaked out. What are you talking about? There are ICI vials. I thought he was completely out, you know. And she's like, oh, well, let me check. And she's like, yeah, I think somebody may have sold back their vials because they didn't need them anymore. So there might be some out there in the world, but as of right now, there are none available for anybody else. And I only have access to 4 now. So wish me luck, pray for me. I'm praying a lot, I always do. And I'm just praying that God makes this baby. So it is So it takes 3 minutes to thaw, takes 8 minutes to thaw altogether. So I'll be inseminating at 2 p.m. And so I'll call 3 o'clock. Well, I haven't ovulated yet actually, so never mind, that doesn't matter. But I'm probably gonna ovulate tonight. So either way, tomorrow will be 1 DPO, and I will see you at 6 DPO, and I will do first morning urine again. So it'll probably be past DPO into the morning of the next day, just because I really want to do first morning urine. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time on testing day.